Hey, what's up? In this video, I'm going to show you my experience going through the 7-day Zealot Challenge. The Zealot Challenge is a 7-day water fast. No food, no other drinks like coffee or energy drinks or anything like that. No porn, no Instagram, no Facebook, no social media whatsoever. And in this particular challenge, each of the days is associated with a different chakra. There's a whole video on my YouTube channel explaining what each of the chakras means. But basically, there's energy centers inside of the body that deal with different elements of spirituality and well-being and are blocked by things like fear and anxiety and, loss and heartbreak and lies, right? So each of the days has a series of challenges and meditations that you are meant to do at each of the meals that you would have been eating. This one was particularly difficult for me because I was actually cooking all of the meals for my family. And so breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I was sitting there smelling all this delicious food and cooking it for them. And my wife was continuously like, do you need me to cook the meals? I'm happy to do it for you. And I said, no. This is actually it feels really good to be able to serve you guys. And so that was a huge part of this, is just pure service, letting them eat the food, giving away all the leftovers as well. It was an incredible experience. And so the day 1 challenge was to walk barefoot for 10 minutes to connect with the earth, because that has to do with your root chakra. Day 4 challenge for your heart chakra was to write a letter of forgiveness to somebody. And then the third eye chakra was a day of insight, right? It was deep journal, deep reflection. And on that day, you actually have the option to do a psychedelic experience. And so I had the opportunity to go through a psilocybin experience and have a day where my body had been completely cleansed of anything, and I actually ate some mushrooms. And so it was an incredible ride all the way through. I documented the entire thing, and this is that video. And so if you are looking for an adventure to go on, if you are looking to optimize your spiritual health, if you're looking to optimize your emotional and your physical health as well, this is the challenge for you. All the details are on the video on exactly what the challenges are and what meditations you're going to be doing each day. You can go to my LinkedIn as well, and you can find a full PDF guide on the experience. And so if you are looking to take the Zealot Challenge, just head over to the link in the description and you can go and get that for free. This is not for the faint of heart. If you are looking to lose a little bit of weight, you'll end up losing lots of weight. I lost 12 pounds while I was doing this challenge, and I felt like $1,000,000. I'll tell you that day 3 and day 5 were for sure the hardest days of the whole experience. Something about getting to day 6, I could see the top of the mountain and everything was good. But by day 3, I was hungry. I could tell that my body was starving. And I was doing jujitsu every single day of the challenge. And so I would go in and I was expecting to get beaten up, but I was locked in. I was unstoppable on the mat. And I think that had to do with the fact that my body was in this state of ketosis, and it was in a hunter mentality. And so just I thinking through if an animal were to run by, my senses are super sharp and I'm going to be able to grab this animal and wrestle it to the ground and be able to have a meal. So I felt these incredible effects during the whole thing. And so there's really 2 reasons that I did this. The first was, a fast is a very spiritual experience. And so I was fasting for my family, for my business, for my life. There's a lot of insight that I wanted to gain from this experience. And this fast helped me do it. My business ended up doubling in size during this fast. And so mission accomplished there. The second reason was I just wasn't feeling healthy. I wasn't I'm in really great shape. I don't eat awful, but I don't watch everything that I eat. I have ice cream and all kinds of other sweets. That's my weakness is sweets. And we went to a birthday party the day before I started this fast, and I had been toying with the idea and putting it together and organizing all the challenges and everything. And we went to this party and we drank and we had, pizza and hot dogs and just all kinds of stuff that was not good for us. And so that night I decided I'm going to go ahead and move forward with the fast. I'm going to make it all the way. And it's imperative that if you take this challenge, you have a North Star, you have a purpose to it. Otherwise, day 3, you're gonna fail. You're going to go and eat a meatball sub and you're going to feel like $0. Whereas if you can make it all the way to the end, you're going to feel like $1,000,000. It was an incredible experience, and I hope that it will inspire you to take the fast yourself. All right, here are the rules of the Zealot Challenge. Rule number 1 is you must complete a 7-day water fast. That means no food at all for 7 days, only water, no zero sugar energy drinks, no espresso, coffee, no mixes in your drinks, just water. Rule number 2 is you must exercise outside every single day. The sun just has to be on your skin. You can jump rope outside, you can go for a walk if you want to. There's no maximum or minimum on the time. You just have to exercise outside every single day. Rule number 3 is you have to meditate 3 times a day. That's typically meal times, right? You're gonna replace your meals with meditation. It doesn't have to be long. You can just sit quietly for the amount of time that you would be eating, and you're gonna replace that with meditation or breath work. Rule number 4 is you have to journal every single day. And we're gonna provide specific prompts for you on topics that you need to journal about, and you can feel free to, change them and switch them out for anything that you're feeling at that time. And rule number 5 is no social media, no porn, no smoking, no drinking. Good luck. All right, this is me, fresh up in the morning, day 1. And the hardest thing about this is the fact that I gotta make breakfast for my kids. So I'm about to make some delicious cinnamon toast, which I will not have any of. It's day 1 of the Zealot Challenge. And at mealtime, you have to meditate, right? So I'm gonna do that after I get the kids' food ready. The distraction, whoa. That's gonna be a hard thing too, is meditating 3 times a day with these freaking kids, these freaking babies. All right, it's chore time though, which will be an easy distraction for me. Part of day 1 on the Zealot Challenge is a focus on your root chakra. It's at the base of your spine. It deals with willpower and is blocked by fear. And so the focus for today is thinking about those fears and insecurities that might still be controlling your life. We're gonna journal about them, we're gonna meditate on them, and we're gonna come out of today feeling fearless, feeling ready to conquer anything. Now, the other challenge for today is to walk outside barefoot for 10 minutes to get in touch with the earth, get as much grass and dirt under your feet as possible. For a lot of people, this is a lot, walking barefoot. So if you have, fascia issues, plantar fasciitis, or anything like that, I would encourage you to just kind of walk around in your yard. You don't necessarily have to go on a big walk around your neighborhood, on the concrete, stomping on it, because your feet just aren't used to it. But that is the challenge for today, is walking barefoot. And then there's some other goodies that we'll introduce in the journaling portion as well. All right, we're still day 1. Man, look at me. I'm a wreck. Got to jiu-jitsu, and now it's time to ice bath. It's like 45 degrees right now, but it is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day in San Antonio. So this is about to be a cleansing feeling. I am definitely hungry. My family's eating fried chicken right now and French fries and root beer and lemonade. Oh, I want it so bad, but nope, we're not gonna do it. So here we go. Well, every time. Then to regulate your breathing. Part of why I'm doing this challenge is to reduce inflammation in my body. I know I have it. I can feel it in my back, in my knees, in my hips, even in my shoulders. And so I know I'm being a naughty boy, not going all the way down in this. Oh man, the heat contrast. Oh, it's killer. Oh, my legs are... We're gonna go in all the way. I didn't do any Wim Hof breathing. That was my mistake. Good enough. All right, we're 2 meals in. Haven't eaten anything. Doesn't really feel like much in the first day. You're just kind of hungry. And then we got seven days, 6 more days to go. So here we go. Time to go meditate for lunch. All right, this is my first true test. It is dinner time on day 1. All right, and I am cooking dinner right now for my family. So everything looks delicious, and normally I am super snacky. So like I see these chips, I see these puffs, I see these like pretzels, I see Fig Newtons, I see granola bars and animal crackers and ramen, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So my body is having a response to this right now. I can feel it like yearning for all of this stuff. I just started salivating. Okay. Okay, so this is my first test. I got this. Oh man, I gotta make it easy on myself. Here we go. All right, it's day 3. Oh, I feel like I look different. Are my cheeks sunken yet? No, probably not enough to do that. But it is a beautiful, beautiful day. It is a marvelous Tuesday. It feels like it's purgatory right now. Actually, you know what? No, okay. How am I actually feeling? Let me check in for a second. So, boy, number 1 is my little baby boy was not happy this morning and was up at 5 and was crying from like 4 or 3. I can't tell which. And I eventually had to, I finally got up and got him. And boy, I am tired. It would be really helpful if I got a full night's sleep. I think that's one thing that I'm really wishing that I got. But it's a beautiful day, beautiful clear skies. It's gonna be 100 degrees here in San Antonio today. I'm gonna do the ice bath here. I've got a crazy work schedule, so that's the one thing about this challenge that I wasn't fully prepared for. And it's actually, so it's a good and a bad thing, because on the one hand, I'm super busy, so I'm not necessarily thinking about food. Like I don't even have lunch planned into the day today. It's just back-to-back meetings with people. But I still am like, it's tiring. At the end of the day, I'm exhausted because I've just been like doing a lot of head work, right? Like mentally talking with people and helping them solve their problems. But it's all good. Life is good. And I wanted to give up yesterday for sure. I was thinking about it. And part of this is like, I'm doing it as an experiment. Does the challenge that we're doing for the company need to be a 7-day fast, or could it be a 72-hour fast followed by intermittent fasting for the rest of the time, right? Like, I'm worried that some people are gonna see the challenge and it's gonna be too big of a mountain. And then maybe we reserve this 7-day one for the community. We have a community of people who are looking to deepen their relationships with self, and maybe, we do it for cancer. We do it as a benefit. I don't have anybody doing it with me, so I feel like totally alone, but that's okay. right? It's okay to be alone. If I was the last guy on earth, right, like I'd have to be hunting for my food anyways, and there's a good chance that I might go 7 days without food. And so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling aligned. I'm gonna meditate right now and try and get aligned and feel good. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right. So the meditation for today is our solar plexus. Right. It's our third chakra up, and take my shoes off. The topic of meditation is discipline and willpower. Man, I made the mistake of doing this fast when I got invited to go eat at the Chicken and Pickle. And all the food is paid for. It's a networking event with BNI. And oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, it's literally a pickleball place. I didn't realize. Wow, this is legit. So it's chicken and pickleball, wow. And I'm about to sit here starving at the Chicken and Pickle. Here we go. All right, it is day 4 of the Zealot Challenge, and I actually feel pretty incredible. The physical challenge yesterday was to do an intense workout. So I actually went to the evening jiu-jitsu class, which I haven't been to in a long time. We did no-gi, and there was a ton of people there, a bunch of my friends, and so it was nice to see everybody. And I had Callum with me, had my baby boy, and he was great, just rolling around and making everybody smile. And I thought that I was gonna go in, that I was gonna get my butt kicked because I didn't have any food in my system, but I crushed it. I did great. It wasn't perfect, but nobody tapped me out, but I probably got, I don't know, like 15 submissions in the time that we were rolling, and I only rolled like maybe 6 people. And so I was on top. I was on my top game. I wasn't tired. I felt good. The one thing is my nose is dry. Whew, I tell you, I feel not great right now. My nose is stuffy, so I'm getting killed by allergies right now. And my hip is like numb. It's shooting like numbness down my leg. So I don't think that it has anything to do with the fast itself. It feels like I know my inflammation should be going down. If it's going up, that's a huge concern. But I went to jiu-jitsu last night, didn't do any injuries, and had a good time. It was a great time. So today is our heart chakra. And today is the day that I'm gonna write a letter to my old friend, Nathan Neely. And Nathan, if you end up watching this video, just know that I love you, man. And you'll get the scoop in the letter that I write. The prompt was to discuss like something that is holding you back, like emotions that are holding you back and like fears that are holding you back, and which things that you can like let go. And there's an exercise to literally take a piece of paper and write what's holding you back and burn it, right, and let it go. The challenge for today, right, is to write a letter either asking for forgiveness or giving forgiveness. And then you can either send it or you can burn it. It's a very cathartic exercise that has been done for years and years and years to help people let go of like emotional turmoil in their heart. The heart chakra is very, very powerful. And we're gonna be doing a sound bowl today. My wife has an incredible heart chakra opening sound bowl. And, I'm like, I don't want to cry because my nose is so stuffy and I know it's going to be a hot mess. But that's kind of the objective today, is we're going to be marinating in love, and we're just going to be thinking about love and all the people that we love, thinking about all the happy memories that we've had and all the, active feelings that we have towards people in our lives. And it is going to be it already feels like it's going to be a hard day. I'm tired. I feel a little bit dehydrated, even though, man, I've been sipping on this water. But it's all I've got. And this year, 2025, has been an absolute, roller coaster of ups and downs in income, and then, taxes that we had to figure out how to pay extra taxes on stuff that wasn't getting pulled out of our W-2. And so I had a lot of things about money that I had to let go. And so, candidly, we ran out of money. And I was really okay with it because I see the work that I'm doing, and it's all I own my own companies, and most of them I'm investing right back into it. But we've got 2 big deals dropping in our financial services company, and then we've got 10 deals dropping in our AI and automation agency. And so this month is going to be great. May is going to be an incredible month, and I'm having to really put faith into the whole process. And to tell you the truth, I abandoned God. I completely left all that behind. And this challenge has started to open up my heart to the idea that there's this ethereal, all-powerful divinity that is our reality. It just is me, it is you, it is all the things around us, just at different vibrations. And that it's made out of consciousness or emotion or something. And I'm having a physical response right now. So I'm giving glory to God, which I never thought that I'd ever do again. I was walking around the H-E-B, walking around the grocery store, just I trust in God, everything is good. And that hasn't been me for the last couple of years. It's just been no, it's only me, very stoic, everything is my responsibility, which is still true. But now, I'm surrendering and giving up. So I had diarrhea yesterday, which is super frustrating because it just is, everyone hates diarrhea. It turns out that it's not uncommon when you do a prolonged fast like this, and you just gotta keep track of how often and the color, and if you see any bleeding and stuff, because it could be GI tract issues. I don't think it's any of that stuff. I think I'm literally just to the point where it's started to flush out all of the toxins in my body, because now at day 4 my body has started eating muscle, a little bit of the muscle tissue. I can't feel it, but that's what all the research says. And it has started clearing out parasites at this point. It starts getting to the point where it clears out cancer cells on day 6 and 7. And it depends on each individual person's body, but that's what all the research says, is that day 6 and 7 is when it starts to clear any cancer cells away. I do not have cancer right now, of which I am aware. And part of the reason that I'm doing this challenge is because I don't want to get cancer, and I've got a bunch of friends and stuff that have either their kids have gotten cancer, or they've gotten cancer, or a loved one has. And I want to get out ahead of it. I was eating a lot of really crappy food and exercising and stuff, so I wasn't in bad shape at all. But I was just eating whatever I wanted, any packaged good. I was doing microwave meals and stuff like that, and it's not gonna work. And so I'm resetting everything, and we're gonna start next week strong. I am going to be eating on Sunday. I've already resolved that. We're gonna have lunch. That's how I'm gonna break my fast. I'm gonna start drinking bone broth on Saturday,
and take some prebiotics and probiotics 4 hours apart. So we'll have bone broth for lunch basically on Saturday and for dinner. And then we'll start taking our supplements at that point as well to just like activate the gut. And then Sunday we're gonna skip breakfast and we're moving to we're gonna have a yummy lunch. The fast, right? I'm on the 4th day. I'm finally over the hump. And I understand that the 6th day is the most difficult. And that day we're gonna drink a little bit of bone broth because I gotta warm my body up for the 7th day. But the 6th day is really rough, and I'm ready for it. I was thinking about giving up yesterday. I was thinking about throwing in the towel and maybe just doing like today and then being done. But I feel like I'm ready to continue and crush it. I am very, very, very hungry. The thing of it is I'm cooking dinner for the family each night. And my wife has offered to help. It's not like she's, forcing me to do that or anything. I want to do it because it makes me serve. It makes me like feel like I'm serving something greater than myself. And I'm able to prepare my bomb-ass food as well. I've lost 5.4 pounds so far. No. Yeah, 5.4 pounds. And I think I look a little better, but I haven't been lifting a lot of weights. I've just been doing jiu-jitsu, which is a mistake. You should for sure lift weights when you're doing this type of thing. Keep your muscles strong. Let's see. All right, it is day 5 of the Zealot Challenge. And today was a rough one, to be totally candid. The challenge for today was an hour of silence, which I suppose I did not achieve, to be totally honest. I could start now, but I'll probably be asleep by the time that I achieve it, so it's not really going to make much of a difference right now. The idea was to be in like constant reflection and to achieve enlightenment from the throat. I did, however, do all my meditations today, and I suppose I still have to journal as well. So it was just it was a long day. Through this whole challenge, I've been working full time, and it's a particularly busy time in our business. And thankfully, it was a great day. I had lots of incredible conversations. In fact, I have a podcast that's going to launch. I interviewed my good friend, Dr. Hanul Bandari, and he told me a story about how when he was applying for his residency as a medical student, he was on the 15th floor of this building, had just finished an interview, was about to get on the elevator, and this janitor
went up and stuck a note on the elevator door that said "Do not use," just like written in his own handwriting. And he turned around and he looked at him with these crystal blue eyes, and he told Dr. Bandari, "You can't use this elevator." And he kind of had this like shock and this feeling and this premonition that he needed to listen to this guy. So even though he was tired, he went ahead and took the 15 stories of stairs. And on the way down, he heard this huge crash. And when he got to the bottom, he saw that the elevator that he was going to get on had fallen all the way to the bottom. Something had, the cables had become compromised or something.
I head down the stairs and I hear this sound as I'm going down. What is that sound? It sounded like something was just tumbling or crashing down. I get off. I'm like, it must be nothing. I get down to the bottom, to the main floor. There's a whole bunch of people standing where the elevator should have been, and the elevator's crashed. All the safeties are off. They don't know what happened, and it crashes to the bottom.
He would have died, 100%. So he ran back up to the 15th floor and he went to find this janitor to thank him, and he was gone and there was no note. There was no note. And he went to the receptionist and he asked him about the janitor, and they were like, "There's no janitor on this floor right now." And he went to the security footage and he said there was a little bit of a blind spot, but during the time that he was having this communication with this janitor, that he was nowhere to be seen. There was no video of the note. There was no video of this janitor. And he swears he knows what he saw. He wasn't overly tired. He wasn't tripping on DMT or anything, but it was a real experience for him. And so just an absolutely incredible day. Hearing that story and getting to connect with an old friend. And, the other challenge for today was to create a video where I am honest with myself and with all the people in my life. Zealot Health Challenge Day is coming to a close now. It has been a wild ride, and I am excited for tomorrow because I'm finally going to get some bone broth that I get to drink. It's on the shelf. I can see it right now. And then on Saturday, oh man, I've been thinking about having like a meatball sub or even just like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We're going to go to jiu-jitsu on Saturday, and I'm going to eat around 2 o'clock. So that's my plan. I can't jump right into it. I can't eat a full meal, otherwise I'll make myself sick. But I have gone without food for 7 days. I have lost 10 pounds since I started. I weigh 193.4 when I first had my first day, and just this evening I just weighed myself. I weigh 183.4. It is the lightest I have ever been as an adult. And so as soon as I eat it, that's probably going to jump right up. I'll probably wake up. Actually, I'll probably wake up even a little bit lighter. So we'll see how it is tomorrow. I've been documenting the journey. I'm putting all the videos together into one big thing. And if you followed it this far, thank you so much. Be sure to like and subscribe, and give me the feedback so that I can make it better. Thank you so much. And we're on to day 6.
All right, day 6. Day 6 of the Zealot Challenge. I haven't eaten in 6 days. Nothing. I haven't even put in any food to my mouth or tasted any of the meals that I'm cooking, which might be a mistake, but my family doesn't seem to complain. So anyways, I feel great today. I feel tired. I fell asleep during my morning meditation, and I was 15 minutes late to my team sales meeting. And so my body is definitely feeling it, but I feel energized. I feel sharper than I have been. I've been real foggy the last couple days. But today is a day of insight, right? We're focused right here on the third eye. And so I'm working on, trying to download some inspiration, trying to get into flow, realize more purpose as well. And the challenge today is just to go for a walk in nature. And me personally, I'm gonna take a little bit of psilocybin today. I'm gonna do a psychedelic experience, and so it's gonna be a good day. Honestly, I feel so good right now. I like the top of the mountains right there. I've got enough fuel to make it there, and We had a great week in the business, and ultimately, like, that's a big part of what I was fasting for is making it so that our business would be successful and get to where I want it to be. You know, there's so much that we can do. We're using AI and automation to help people save their time and grow their businesses, and so God, I'm like, I feel so good. I'm so excited. Look at this dancing floor right here. Hey, all right, go baby, go baby, go baby. Let's go. I'm officially going to have my first calories from this challenge. And I'm literally waiting for a call to start, so I might even be a little bit late. So, why is this low? Raise it. Oh. Whew. Okay, so I'm opting for this Swanson sipping bone broth, chicken with ginger and turmeric, 9 grams of protein. Always mix it first because there's always a bunch of little juices in there. Let's see how this works. Oh, a little pop cap. I've never had this one before. And no, I don't drink a lot of bone broth, so this is going to be an experiment for me. So, cheers to day 6. Boy, that's terrible. You know, it's just broth. Salty. I'm just gonna drink it all. Killed that sucker. Oh. Alright, so now the next step is I did it. I made it. 7-day water fast complete, baby. I feel like I just got to the top of a mountain. And you know what sucks though? So I was working on this plan with ChatGPT to have like my fast be broken, right? And I was thinking, man, I just want a meatball sub. I'm just like, whatever I gotta do to get a meatball sub. And ChatGPT's like, yo, don't eat a meatball sub today. You will go into shock if you eat any sort of meatball sub. Your body's not ready for it. You gotta wake up your gut. It's in this state of rest. And if you eat like big and rich flour and greasy meat and cheese, you'll get bloated, you'll have diarrhea, you'll be miserable. And so this morning, I'm gonna have a small banana and some peanut butter and some tea, and I have to chew it for 30 bites. I haven't ever chewed a banana for 30 bites ever in my whole life. It's like 2 bites and down the hatch for sure. Shout out to Heather's tummy tea. It's literally just fennel. So if you have some fennel, put it in a bag and you get Heather's tummy tea. But more power to her. Oh, you know what? I can have honey. I've lost 11 pounds. All told, this morning, naked, 11 pounds. So I can't go bananas with this, but I can definitely have some. Hello, sweet boy. In an act of pure cosmic irony, my family opened a banana and left some peanut butter out. So I'm having like day old banana and peanut butter. And it kind of feels right, you know, just letting go of earthly attachments feels, but I've started my relationship with God has metamorphosized over the 7 days.
it's a surrender process, right? You identify something higher than yourself, and the name you ascribe to it, it's nice to be able to have just like one cohesive word that you can use. God is very convenient, right? That word is convenient. Here we go. Day old banana and some peanut butter. Now this is my favorite snack of all time. I literally just put a little bit right there. That feels amazing. Honestly, sincerely, that feels absolutely incredible. I haven't even like tasted anything. The most I've done is I put a cucumber and I bit it off, and then like they bit off the skin and gave it to him. Oh, you want some more? They have some. All right, this is the last ice bath of the challenge. Today is all about the crown chakra, and I have been open for business in that regard. Oh, thankfully it's like 100 degrees right now in this week. I don't know what I would have done if it was cold outside. This would be a really hard challenge. We made it. 7 days, 6.5 days, I guess, technically, but whatever. I could have made it through today, but I don't know, why did I eat today? That was my expectation the whole time, to like eat on the last day, and to like prep on the 6th day. So I had bone broth right on the 6th day, and I think that's totally appropriate. But yeah, no, I feel good. I feel transcendent right now. And anybody who takes the challenge, which I don't even know if I'm gonna do a 7-day challenge as the actual thing. I might even just do like, you do it for 72 hours and then you intermittent fast the rest of the time. It was the spiritual part of this that was really the greatest. And ChatGPT was great about it. You know, it created challenges each day, and I went back and forth on what I wanted to do. So, to be completely honest, I had the best week. My business grew by 46% in a week. Like, crazy growth. Amazing deals closed. Amazing people met, stories told. I got to hear this incredible story from Dr. Hanul Bandari. Like, I'm so excited to share that with the world. And like, I have a new person on my team who's doing sales, and he got sent home from his mission early because of like stress or something. And he's closing deals already, like a week and a half in, like just doing such a good job. I'm so proud of him. And then one of my guys in the Philippines, who's actually going to be editing this video, shout out to Rafael, he put together this email campaign all from scratch, all by himself, with like not a ton of email marketing experience. And he got these 2 guys to book on the calendar, and both of them signed contracts with our team. And they were not like, one of them was smaller, but the other one was a little bit bigger, and it's just like so cool to see that success. Like, he did such a good job. So we got a bonus in the works for him. And it's just, everything's really coming together, and I don't want to lose my humility, and I don't want to lose this meekness that I had going into this, because I was really God, this year has just been so humbling. 2025 brought it all together. You know, now all this self-work, all these books and all these meditations and all this advice that I've gotten from all these incredible people, it's all coming together now. And I'm just, you know, kind of starting the journey of self-realization, but I think I've got a really solid playbook to share with the world. And so now, you know, the word of the year is delegation, and I'd like to delegate to my team and help them be, you know, successful and free. And then this summer, we're really focused on Zealot. We're gonna grow this clinic, we're gonna grow our coaching, we're gonna make it into something amazing. And I've got a ton of great partners that can bring it to life for me. So I'm so grateful for you watching this video. If you're here, you know, I don't have a huge YouTube following, but I'm so grateful for you, and I hope that you will take the challenges that we put together, because it will open your eyes and it will open your heart and it will optimize your body. I feel great right now. So all love. I'm going down into the water again. Here we go.